you are all the you all each know a dwarf named Falthrax Lodair, who has gone missing within about 10 days ago, a 10-day ago, and your last clue you found to his whereabouts indicated that he was heading towards the Temple of the Restful Lily. And one thing I actually didn't ask you guys is, did you guys know each other before heading out to find him, or did you guys meet here, all converging at the temple, or do you guys meet on the road, or do you guys set out together to find Felder or find Falthrax?
I say we just know each other to make it fucking easy.
There you go.
I have a quick question though. Kyle, did you say that this temple is also a bathhouse? Is that my understanding?
Correct.
What if we just all are frequenters of the bathhouse?
I'm probably not, because I never leave the city.
I would say this
Would
would
that
be
complicate things?
Yeah, I would say this all be each of yours like first time here, or else that would complicate things.
You got it.
Okay, in which case I'm gonna go ahead and move y'all to the first map. Let me know if that actually brings you to this map.
Yes, I see a map
Uh,
with rooms that are blocked
there
off.
are lots of dark rectangles.
Okay, so the fog of war is working. Good. I was worried about that.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and
I like this map already.
Yeah.
Okay, feel free to throw your characters onto the field, pretty much on the south side.
Oh.
Right around here, because this is the doors right here.
Maybe like we were all walking on the path and met each other. Maybe like
Yeah,
a few hours ago or something.
Yeah, let's assume we've known each other for a few hours.
Be like, hey, where you going? Oh, we're going this way. Oh, what a coincidence. Me too.
Well, how did we all get tasked? Didn't we have like different individual reasons of why we're looking for him?
Oh yeah, we have different reasons.
Yeah,
We
you
don't know what
each
they are.
know. Yeah, you each know Falthrax for different reasons. So yeah, you each know him, but you don't necessarily know each other. So yeah, you guys finally reach the temple, and yeah, before you see this large single-story temple, just very kind of clean white marble on all sides, pillars with sculptures of you know feminine faces, uh, you know at different sections, and near the end of the path you see a large set of double doors, which seems to indicate that this is the entrance.
Okay. I will approach the double doors and knock on them daintily.
You hear a voice from the inside call out, "Oh yes, go ahead, come in."
Okay, I'll push open the doors.
Okay. The double doors open to the sound of a bell. Beyond the doors is a large lobby, the air heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands at the center of the room, holding neatly piled papers and fresh-cut lilies in a vase. A dark-haired tiefling in fine clothes stands up from behind the desk and as he sees you. Welcome, friends, to the Restful Lily. Fresh yourselves in our luxurious bath, or perhaps you prefer a massage, a haircut, a shave, or pedicure? Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve. My name is Safe.
Aye, this place seems fancy.
As it is.
I would love a massage, darling.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. A massage will run about. Oh, let me check my books here. Let me double check how much a massage goes for. Oh, yes, massage would be about 20 gold and will last for about an hour.
That sounds wonderful. I would take a massage as well.
Wait, what? 20 gold?
Oh, yes, this is quite a high end establishment, I assure you. The best quality massages, baths, haircuts, pedicures, manicures, anything you would desire.
I look into my bag and I see only 15 gold.
Did you really spend that much?
Kyle, should we be able to see the room?
Ooh, let me reveal it. Good catch. And at the back end of the room, you see a servant with a towel on his arm, standing very dutifully, very stoically.
Did you make this map?
Oh no.
Okay.
So I have 2 massages. Anything else
I,
for the gentleman?
I'm
Or
not here for a
gentlemen's?
massage. I'm here to see somebody, or look for somebody, I should say.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm not here either, young man. For as much as a bath does sound lovely, I'm here to find my friend. God, what's his name?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Bathhouse.
Susan had it. What was it?
Farfax Lidair.
Fofix. I'm here to find my friend Fofix Ladair.
Oh, the name. I think it rings a bell, but I cannot be sure. Let me check our login books, check our, recent activities, see if he has come around this way before. We'll have records of such. That will take a moment, though. Though, in the meantime, feel free to help yourself to those services. Again, we have the bathhouse behind us. We have massages. We have physical activity. If you want to get some exercise in the garden to your left, or garden to your right. Maybe go to our lounge opposite of the garden and just relax, enjoy the ambience, enjoy some drinks. This is a
Anything
place
for free.
for free. Well, for free, feel free. You know, the exercise room is actually a good one for that. The exercise yard and the lounge are both good if you just want to lay back and relax. But any services will be added to your tab.
I'll be.
Much
I
appreciated.
think lounge sounds lovely.
Well, I couldn't hurt to see, the workout area.
I will take a massage followed by a hot bath.
I've got 2
I'm
massages.
quite dusty after a long walk.
Oh yes, and
Quite a great idea. Yes, I'll sign me up for a hot bath after a massage as well, darling.
all right, 2 massages, 2 hot baths, one going to the workout yard and one going to the lounge. Splendid.
Actually, young man, how much is access to the baths?
The baths would be 5 gold per person. Includes a comfortable robe, a private changing room with a lockable trunk, and access to a some drinks from the bar if you so desire.
Okay, I'll take a bath as well.
Agreed.
All right, so 4 baths, 2 massages, and one to the workout room and one to the lounge. Fantastic, fantastic. And
Okay,
yes, I was
I'm
checking the records and see if your friend Falthrax was it Falthrax Lodair?
Oui.
Yes, I'll be checking our records and see if your friend Falthrax has come recently.
back this way to the baths.
Oh yes, the baths be directly behind us, and I'll have one of our servants guide the ladies to the massages, and the workout room is just in that door. Right? Yes, Brutus. Yes, sir. The one you see right over there. Actually, he didn't say Brutus because I forgot you haven't said your name yet.
Name's Brutus.
Yes, Master Brutus. The workout room is right there. Okay, so we have Brutus going towards the workout yard. Uh, Karen going to the baths, and Josephine Agony going to the massage room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and reveal some areas. Okay, and the exercise yard is revealed, and the servant who is actually safe will actually ring a bell, and a servant will come in from the lounge area to guide Agony and Josephine to the massages. The servant nods at the 2 of you and gestures behind him as he turns around and walks into the lounge.
Oh, wait, it covered more.
But
It somehow got darker. Well, not
how
darker.
about
Well,
now?
there we go. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Weird. Okay.
That was weird.
Now, Kyle, I'm looking at these tokens. Do these servants look identical, or is it just the token?
It's just a token. They are like
Okay.
they're all like around the same age, same build. They're all male humans in that kind of vaguely like
Butlery
mid
look.
40s butlerly kind of look, and
Mhm.
they all
I
have
didn't know if we had a Nurse Joy situation going here or what. Gotcha.
they
Do
do
they all
all
look
have
like they work at Urban Outfitter or something? Or
so they all have small vests with clean white shirts underneath them, a little bow tie, and small pencil mustaches, and an identical towel on their arms. But you can see like small differences in like the lengths of their hair, their complexion, and all that.
Okay.
Though the uniform policy on the mustache length is harshly enforced.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, let's go ahead and since we have people going in different directions, let's resolve this clockwise. So, Josephine and Agony, as you enter into the lounge room, you see. Let me find the description here. Large cushioned chairs are set around this open space. Calming music fills the air, which carries a floral scent. A bar takes up one corner of the room, alongside shelves, expensive wines and spirits, and baskets of fresh fruit. Two tables stand along one wall, each set up as a manicure and pedicure station with nail files, clippers, and bottles of nail varnish. And in one of the largest seats, one of the largest chairs in here, you see a an elven woman with pale blue skin and long black hair who is calmly reading a book. And as she sees the two of you walk in, she turns to the two of you and calls it, "Hello. I see you've entered the Temple of the Restful Lily. My name is Morgana. To whom may I extend the welcome?"
You may call me Agony, darling.
"Agony, a splendid name.
I
And
am
yourself, ma'am?
Josephine Delacroix.
Josephine Delacroix, you say?
Correct.
Ah, splendid. I see you've came dressed for the occasion.
Oh yes, I always try to look my best.
Oh, yes, as one should when they're, trying to give off a sense of grandeur, a sense of beauty. I can definitely respect that. I see that you are like-minded in that sense.
Indeed, I fix my hair.
Oh, is that a gray, darling? Oh, must have been my eyes.
Uh, yeah, it must be your eyes.
Oh, assuredly, assuredly.
Or it might actually be from Mademoiselle Agony over here.
I do shed sometimes. It happens. I do apologize.
Oh, no worries. Any sort of shedding will be quickly taken care of by our fine servants here. Isn't that right? And the two servants, the one that was leading the two of you and the one behind the bar, both nod at the same time.
I must say, you have a lovely establishment here.
Oh, thank
Indeed.
you. Yes, we've been here for quite some time, and we are always happy to welcome weary travelers and just anyone who wants to experience the rest and relaxation they deserve.
I must
To
say,
really,
I've never been down here. I will have to make it a point to return.
oh, please see that you do. We are always eager to greet new guests and help them with any sort of woes, any sort of pains they might be feeling. Because we don't only just offer the bathhouses and manicures and the other normal forms of leisure. We also seek to root out the deep unsatisfactions, the deep pains that people feel. This is a place of healing.
Oh yes, and I believe my feet could use a lot of healing right now, as well as my shoulders. I'll point to one of the servants. Massage, please.
Oh yes, Francois gets to it, and she nods at the servant as a getting to, and he nods back and continues to guide the two of you up towards this way to the rooms on the north side.
And I'll take a glass of Moscato with my massage as well, if you don't mind.
Oh, most assuredly.
I would actually take a glass as well, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, Mistress Josephine.
I don't suppose you have Evereskin gold. I'll take that if you do.
Oh, of course we do. We have anything you could ever desire here.
Magnifique. Très magnifique.
Okie dokie,
Wonderful.
and before you guys enter there, I'll go ahead and rotate over to Brutus and how he's doing in the garden.
Ooh.
So,
Whoa.
Brutus, as you enter the gardens, you see an iron fence overgrown with ivy surrounds the small garden, with an earthen path weaving between the scattering of trees, flower bushes, and stone benches, with various iron weights, wooden poles, and heavy sacks strewn about throughout the garden area.
Some big
And
treadmills and like some bow flexes.
oh, pretty much. In fact, on the north side of the on the on the north side of the garden, you see a bronze-skinned elf with long red hair doing pull-ups on the branch of a large tree. And as you approach, the limb of the tree actually reaches down to let her down to the ground. And she takes notice of you and says, "Oh, welcome. I see you've entered the temple of the restful lily. Come to strengthen your muscles. Come to really, are you looking to get some stress out of your bones?
Oh yes, I'd love to. Also, what's up with this tree here? It looks like it's moving you around.
Oh, this is my friend, Oakley. She's a beaut, isn't she? Strong of bark, strong of root, like myself." And she gives you a little flex.
Holy shit, that tree's alive.
Yes, all trees are alive. All trees are alive. This one's just a little more alive than most others.
I approach the tree.
One of the branches of the tree kind of moves towards you and gives you a little pat on the head.
I want to touch it.
It allows you to touch it, and the elf to your left, she's a. I see Oakley likes you, though she's not used to seeing ones of your stature. Well, my name is Arissa, and
Name's
yourself.
Brutus. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Brutus. And she hands out her hand for a handshake.
Yeah, I take it, I grasp it, give it a
And you,
grip.
and you notice
What
that
was her name again? Sorry.
Arissa.
Arissa. Okay, thank you.
And you notice when you shake her hand that the grip is very strong and
Ooh.
very tight. It feels like she's really putting some force in that shake.
I compete. I gotta go back.
Oh, all right.
I try to grip it as hard as I can in return.
Okay. Get. Let's do a contested athletics check. Let's go for it.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me bring up her sheet real quick.
I'm not the strongest person, to be honest. I'm more agile.
Oh yeah, like she pulls your hand up a bit. Got quite the strong grip, little guy.
Yeah, you too. I like look at my hand, it's like red a little bit, you know. uh yeah, I'm gonna start lifting weights, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing over here, to be honest.
Yeah, she actually starts to guide you around the yard and like, well, we can just do some old-fashioned squats. We could do. She points towards the tree. Oakley here can help us with a bit of tug of war. And also, and she points towards a length of chains on the other side of the yard. This old-fashioned chain skipping. That might be better for you. Yours. You know, might be better for your lane since you seem to be more the lithe sort.
What? The live sword?
Lithe, as in limber. Dexterous.
Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, that sounds good. I start doing whatever she just said.
Okay, so for chain skipping, it's a give me an acro. So she's going to take one side of the chain and toss it over to the tree, and it wraps a branch around one end of the chain while she holds the other, and she invites you to kind of stand over the middle of it. And like, all right, I'm going to start swinging this around. Try and jump over the chain in time with it, and we'll see if you can keep up.
Okay.
So make me an acrobatics check.
Not very
Okay.
good.
All right. So as the middle chain is going back over to your legs, it just clips your ankles and
Ah!
you're knocked off balance. And yeah, you. All right. I mean, not take a little time to warm up. It's not a big deal. And she keeps on swinging again. Give me another acrobatics check.
I feel so warmed up.
Oh, and it just this time it gets you in the shins. It is.
Ah! Hey, you're doing that on purpose.
Oh, what could you mean? It's not my fault you're having trouble keeping up tempo, but that's all right. You'll get the hang of it. Go and throw me another one.
Okay.
And you clear it this time. And I'll go and say that you kind of finally got the tempo going for it. So you're now skipping chain with her.
Okay.
But you could tell she is not impressed by your ability to keep tempo up with the kind of faltering start you have.
Okay.
Okay, let's while you're doing some chain skipping with Asira, let's go ahead and head up to what Karen's doing over the bathhouse. Go to reveal this.
All right. So I've already changed.
Yeah, the servant by the door, he nods at you and smiles, and he guides you towards the bath waters.
Oh, lovely.
A floor of polished white marble surrounds a large central pool of steaming turquoise water in this large open air bath. Stone pillars stand along the outside wall, sculpted with relief carvings of Sune. Between the pillars, frosted windows diffuse the light from outside through the mist that hangs in the air. And yeah, you're free to sink into those waters and start to really, get the feel of, all that healing spring water.
Before I do, I'm gonna say a little prayer, and hold up, cast this upon use this my ability upon myself.
Okay.
So I have advantage on my next initiative roll,
Okay, nice, nice.
and then I'm gonna sink into the water.
Nice. As you sink into the water, go ahead and give me a perception check.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So as you sink into the water, you can immediately tell that this water is not just plain natural spring water. This is enchanted in some way. And more than that, you can tell that there is some sort of presence in the water that might be connected to this enchantment.
Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Let me look at a thing. Uh, I'd like to cast detect magic on the water.
Okay. See if we take present magic within 30 feet of you. Okay, so yeah, it so you're able to detect a faint aura around a being towards the center of the pool. And let me go ahead and change the layer this thing's on. Yeah, and kind of submerged underneath the submerged underneath the water in the pool, you can see a vaguely humanoid shape with a long kind of trailing kind of like stream of water from trace over the back of its head into the rest of the pool. And you can tell this is some sort of fey water spirit, and it's just watching you curiously, but kind of nervously. It's just very kind of like trying to gauge whether you mean it any harm or just what your intentions are.
Let's see. I'm in the water at this point. I'd like to give it a bow, and I'm trying to remember what languages do I speak. What do the languages turtles speak? Hold on. I think I might actually speak Aquan. I don't remember. But essentially, I want to give it a bow and do my best. Yeah, I do speak Aquan.
Okay.
Um, I just want to greet it and try and convey that I uh doesn't mind if I relax and share the water.
It's definitely very surprised to hear you speak Aquan. You get the feeling that it hasn't heard anyone speak Aquan to it in a long time. But yeah, the fact that you know that elemental language definitely smooths away a lot of its anxiety to you, and you see that it looks around now, trying to see if anyone is watching the two of you, and it moves a little closer. And oh, why can I not move this? Why can I not move you? Let me find out real quick. Aha, here's why. Yeah, it moves a little closer to you, and it just looks around nervously and whispers to you, "What are you doing here?"
I whisper back. I'm looking for a friend of mine. Thought I might enjoy a bath while I do so.
I'm missing a friend of mine as well. Did they send you?
Oh, what's your what's your friend's name? Mine's is something Lodier.
My friend is Silvery. Do you know Silvery?
Do I know Silvery?
You would not know Silvery.
I'm sorry, I don't know Silvery.
Do you know what they did with her?
No, but I'm happy to add her to my search. Who's they?
She looks around again, very kind of like nervous about, you know, anyone hearing this conversation, and you see one of the servants kind of walk into the bathhouse, and as they do, she dips back under the water and kind of like dissipates over towards the direction of the other side. And you can see the servant who had walked up is holding a towel, and it looks very fresh, very steamy, like he just finished washing it. And he just lifts his arm up with the towel and just kind of looks at you like, "Hmm."
Oh no, thank you. I'm quite good. Enjoying this lovely water. It's been a long day's walk.
He nods his head, gives you a big smile, but he still stands there and is still watching you. And it seems like he's not going to turn around anytime soon. And let's rotate over to Agony and Josephine. Okay, the we'll go and reveal the area you're heading towards now. Okay, and as the servant leads you into this room, towards the oh god, I turned him tiny. Okay, that's the wrong. That's what I get for using push a talk.
He's skinny.
I that's what I get for using push a talk, and it's essentially always versus being an alt click. So yeah, the servant walks towards this drow who is standing in the middle of this long room and gives him a nod. And let me actually bring up the description of this place. These adjoining chambers, dimly lit with shredded lamps, are each furnished with a bed whose frame can be tilted and folded in many different positions. Shelves and counters hold an array of perfumes, oils, lotions, and scented candles that fill the room with a pleasantly invigorating scent. And as you walk in, this drow has in very like fine robes, very modest yet well made. He greets the two. Hello, welcome to the temple. I'm sure you've made the acquaintance of our mistresses here.
Of course, they've been lovely so far.
That they have. And are you doing well, Francois? And he speaks to the servant, and the servant gives him another happy nod. Of course you are, Francois. Tell me, how, where are you from, Francois? I've never, asked before. Could you give me details about where you're from, Francois? And the servant just kind of, fans himself, fans himself a little, and just kind of, waves him off and gives him, shake of the head before turning around and walking out. And the guy turns to two of you like, I take it you're both here for the massages?
Why, yes, of course.
You are correct.
Fantastic. We have two changing rooms over the sides. Feel free to go and get situated, and I'll be with you, madams, shortly.
Will do, will do.
Merci.
And I will just turn this way and avert my eyes for the sake of decency.
Oh, no problem at all, darling. Change into, I guess, robes that are in here?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
It comes, stocked with like robes and all the normal stuff you would have in this kind of place.
Okay. Yeah, I'll change into robes as well.
And I'll go ahead and say ignore that wall that separates us rooms. We'll just have you two in the same room because
Fair enough.
don't have to do this conversation twice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's a flaw on the map. I just realized. Yeah, like after you guys get situated, he comes to the room and starts, applying the lotions to your back and the oils. Does the, massages, and he's being very, efficient, businesslike, and he starts, bringing up some small talk. So, what brings the two of you to here? I have to say, we haven't had much business that often lately.
I believe we're both here on account of the same thing, looking for a good friend, Falthrax. He supposedly came here about a 10-day ago. Have you heard of him?
He gets quiet for a moment, and he looks towards the doors to the lounge, and give me a perception checks, both of you. Yes, a curtain. That's a fantastic idea, Ryan.
Mm.
So you can't tell what he notices about the door, but you notice he notices something about the door when he's looking down towards the crack underneath it. And that's when he, leans down to, I'll say, Josephine's ear and says, yes, he was here about 10 days ago.
See, did he leave? Is he still here?
He gets quiet again before, leaning down and whispering again. Well, in fact, he has it, and you hear the door open as the servant enters again, holding a freshly steamed towel and holding it up towards the drow. And he quickly gonna brings his head back up. I was like, "Oh, that's splendid to say. Splendid here. It's that busy and do this time of year, huh? Fantastic, fantastic."
No, we
And
are from Silvery Moon. Monsieur Francois.
Francois hands you the towel, and he just stands towards the entrance of the room, watching all of you. And you can tell that the drow is definitely annoyed by the servant's insistence on hanging on longer in here.
You are excused, Francois. Thank you for your assistance. I'll shoo him away.
He stands there for a moment before nodding and leaving the room. And that's when, as soon as he leaves the door, the drow comes back closer to you guys again. It's like, well, he'll be back here with drinks or some other nonsense soon enough. My name is Dusk, and yes, he has been here and he has not left.
Oh, delightful. Good.
That's
So
good to
I'm sure we
hear.
will run into him soon. What sort of? Oh, right. We ordered drinks earlier. I hope they arrive soon. I'll just get comfortable.
Right.
That's a good idea, yes.
Hmm.
What's this drow wearing? Any noticeable jewelry?
You can see that he has an amulet kind of tucked underneath his robe.
Hmm. Okay.
And yeah, I'd say that'd be the only jewelry he's wearing at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and rotate back over to Brutus. Okay, so
Yep.
Brutus is continuing to exercise with Asira, and you notice that during these exercises, she is being very rough. Whenever it's almost like with the chain skips, it's almost like she's aiming for your ankles. It's almost whenever you guys do like a tug of war, it almost feels like she's trying to rip your arms out of the sockets. She is being very rough.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out of this thing. Hup.
Enjoying your exercise, Master Brutus?
Yeah, enjoying's one word. By the way, have you met a man? I'm actually looking for somebody, and that's why the reason I'm here anyway. He was another dwarf. His what the fuck is his name?
Falthrax.
Falthrax. Have you heard of Falthrax? Have you met him?
Oh, that's the name. That name rings a bell, but I can't say I have. Though there's a chance he might have come by. I'll ask dear Safe to check our records. He's really good at the record keeping. That boy.
You know, there's enough working out for today. You've been great, but I'm gonna go to the bathhouse where I have a nice bath running. It's been great. It's been good.
Are you sure you don't want to go for another round of another round of chain jump? Maybe do some squats.
No, that's you're too kind. I'm gonna.
How about one more arm wrestle? Just
No. You have that tree. He can work you out.
how about the? All right, enjoy your bath, small
Yep.
man.
Thank you. I'm a dwarf, by the way, not a man. I'm gonna walk out.
That you are. You can kind of hear her kind of mumble to herself as you enter back into the lobby. And as you enter in, you see that Safe is actually not sifting through books. He just is kind of sitting at the desk, with his head on his fist. But as he sees you walk in, he goes back to flipping through the books. Oh, fall. Oh yes, Master Buddha said, I'm sure I'll find him soon. Find your friend in the records sooner or later.
You must have some disorganized records. What do you use for your records? Did we even sign in when we got in here?
Oh, we'll get that on when you check out and just resolve your tabs. I've got notes underneath here tracking everything. Don't you worry, sir.
What are you guys still on Windows 98?
Yeah, what do you want? Sending Stone 98? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go.
Going to the bathhouses. Fantastic.
Yep. It's bath time. By the way, that lady out there, you need to cut her pay or something. She's working way too hard. Not working. I don't even know. I'm getting out of here. Okay.
I just say things for no reason.
Okay, I come into this room. What am I looking at?
So you see Cairn just kind of sitting on the close side of the hot spring, with one of the servants just kind of standing at the edge of the pool, just kind of watching him.
Is it typical for you to stare at people like that? And I'm gonna ask him just straight up.
He looks at you and he gives a slight shrug, continuing to smile.
Okay, a little creepy. And I'm gonna go into the water.
He suddenly looks like he just remembered something, points a finger up, and he exits the room.
Points a finger up and exits the room.
Like he just remembered something.
Oh, got it. Okay, I was thinking like straight up into the air.
Oh no.
That makes way more sense. Hey, what's up, Turtle Man? How you doing?
Don't, Brutus. You know my name. Also, there's something weird happening here. Hold 1 second. Keep an eye on the door. And I turn back to
Got it.
I don't know this Fey elemental didn't give me their name.
True.
Did I see the elemental as I walked in, or now
No,
that I'm in the water?
it's still hiding underneath the water after, because of the servant. But now it's still hiding because, it's still hiding.
I'll duck under the water to speak to it underwater.
All right, what do you say?
Excuse me, you're looking for your friend Silvery. What is your name?
My name is Sirene.
Sirene. All right, Sirene. Who took your friend? Somebody outside of the spa? Somebody within?
They used to be with outside the spa, but then they moved in and they took everything over, and Silvery disappeared.
Who moved in?
The bad ladies, terrible,
Badly.
terrible ladies.
Do you know their names?
No,
Are you a prisoner here?
no, this is my pool. I really can't leave it, but I wouldn't want to. I just want my friend to be back in the temple to be back to normal.
Can I roll insight on all this?
Hey, go for it. Oh yeah, she is telling the truth, and yeah, she lives in this hot spring and has been here since this hot spring has, this is her hot spring. And yeah, she is scared of the the bad ladies she mentioned, and she definitely, you know, is worried about her friend who disappeared.
Can you describe the bad ladies? What do they look like? Are they
Oh,
human?
no, they're elves, at least they pretend to be. One has pale blue skin and long dark hair. One has coppery bronze skin and red hair, and the last one pale with green hair. But at least that's what they pretend to be. I haven't seen what they really look like.
Hmm. Here, let me. I'll see what we can do. Blessings be upon you. Let me confer with my friend here, and we'll do what we can.
Am
And
I
I surf.
listening to this? Am I?
You
If
went
you can speak
underwater, so
Aquan.
you're like, why are you going underwater?
I can still see you talking, right?
As far as you can see, he's underwater talking to. Actually, yeah, give me a perception check.
Uh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what you see is you see Cairn kind of like, you know, floating underwater with his, his total water affinity, being able to just kind of hover underneath there, and he's talking to a humanoid shape made out of the same water as the pool, and you can see that there is, something humanoid made of water in the water talking to him.
Huh.
But as far as like the noises you hear, it's all just a bunch of.
Right. Okay, I'm watching the door.
I imagine that's what Aquan sounds like.
Probably.
Very racist of you to assume that, but sure, whatever.
Yeah, as you turn to look to the door, the servant comes back with 2 piping hot towels, and
I, I come back to the surface.
he's just looking at both of you with the towels. And yeah, as soon as he came in, Serenade, dipped back into kind of the kind of dissipated kind of water form.
Mhm.
Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go and attempt to walk towards the guy to get a towel. Anyone
Yeah.
gonna stop me? Okay, cool. I'm picking up the towel.
Cool. He hands you a towel, and
Oh, yeah.
he continues to stare at Karen now, holding out a towel.
Young man, you can leave mine on the bench, please.
He nods at your request and leaves on the bench, and then continues to stare. After a moment, he nods his head and leaves.
All right,
Yeah,
great.
I'm relaxing.
I quickly turn to God, what the fuck is your name?
Brutus.
Brutus. I quickly turn to Brutus and tell him everything I've just learned. That the temple essentially has been taken over by 3 women who appear to be elves, and describe them, and that they've taken one of the 2 water elementals that belong to this natural hot spring.
There's those 3 elves description.
One of the ladies you
Make-
just met.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Something's not right here. I have a feeling that whatever has Cyrie's friend Silvery is also responsible for. God, I can never remember his name. What is his?
Fal-
Can somebody type it in the chat, please?
Falthrax, I did.
You're having a senior moment.
Falthrax. Oh, there it is. I see it. Falthrax. Also says Falthrax is also responsible for Falthrax's disappearance. I think we should be. And she seems afraid of the mustachioed waiters. We should be on our guard around them.
I wonder. I might be able to get some more information on that.
Great.
Next time he comes in, I'm gonna. How about we interrogate him? Maybe we can get some answers. What are your thoughts
Sure.
on that? Okay.
They have such an archaic system, you could probably hack these sending stones.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, I'm gonna actually stand by the door and I'm gonna kind of prepare to grab the guy as he comes in and see if I can't interrogate him. Okay.
Oh, okay. So we're
And I-
going to.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. So we're
And I
actually.
put,
I
I put on my I put on my helm of telepathy as well.
Okay. And we're going to rotate back over to Agony and Josephine. And. Yeah, Dusk is
Meanwhile, over here, that the staff is laying hands on us.
I'm getting paid for it.
And so at this point, Dusk has moved over to Agony. He's giving her a back rub. It's like, yeah, not have much time before those mustachioed goons come back in. I know what happened. I have a hunch about what happened to your friend Falthrax.
Is he all right?
If my hunch is correct, he might not be.
Well, then we better hurry then. You said he's still here.
That's the problem. I don't know.
Kyle, what do the I'm sorry, what do the double doors look like?
The double doors.
Do they have a handle that could be like barred?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, sorry, continue.
That's a problem. I don't know where he is, and I don't know where person I'm looking for is either. I've been here for a month now, and I've found no clues at all.
Who is it that you're looking for?
Looking for a woman named Silveray.
Silvery. I'm afraid I don't know her either, but we'll definitely help look for both of them.
Thing is, there is a tower on the far side of the compound, just north of here. And if we can get the key to there, and as he's about to say that, you hear the doors open as Francois comes back with two drinks in hand.
Oh, Francois, you are a lifesaver. I would take my drink.
Oh,
He not,
finally.
and as he comes in, you definitely notice, Dusk, standing back up straight. And, so travelers, huh? Sell things on the road. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, Francois hands you your drinks, and after he hands the drinks, another servant comes in with hot towels and gestures towards outside of the room, towards the bathhouses.
Oh yeah, so definitely, I think it's about time to head in the baths, don't you think, Josephine, darling?
I agree. Yes, I'm quite ready to wash the dirt of the road off.
Indeed.
And you can see Dusk looking at both of you, like kind of intently, like he's really hoping you guys kind of got what he was putting out there.
Mhm,
And the two servants both exit the room, expecting the two of you to follow.
mhm. And thank you so much for the massage, Dusk. This is quite wonderful. I really needed it.
Yes, of course, ma'am. It is only a matter of if we find a key, we can get into the tower, and that the only place I haven't explored here besides that ruined shrine.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
I'll clasp Dusk by the hands, and I'll just go, "You have magic hands, Dusk. Do you know where the key is?"
It's either on Saith or in his quarters.
Merci.
Yes, let's just
Wee wee.
go to the bathhouse. Pool. Spring.
Yeah, and that path will actually take you through the lobby where Saith is still doing work.
Hard at work or hardly hard at work or hardly working, Sif?
And you notice he's almost dozed off before you guys enter. Like, oh yes, I'm still trying to find your friend Falthrax. Oh, so many entries in here. It's so hard to find something like that. But I'm sure if he was here, I will find it.
I'm a professional of going through documents and the like. I work with it in Silvery Moon. I could probably help you go through that. I'm a fast
Oh
reader.
no, you are a guest of the Temple of the Restful Lily. There is no cause for you to have to burden yourself so. Leave this to me, and trust me, I will find your friend's records, no problem.
Well, I do quite enjoy it. Maybe after the bath, and that is why we're here, is to find him anyway. So, I mean, after the bath, I'll come and. Do you mind if I look through it anyway?
After the bath, oh, not at all. But take your bath first. That is what is most important here.
Of course, of course. We'll be back, darling.
He turns back to the records.
Same.
Well said.
Relatable.
That's what Aquins actually sounds like.
Now, that's racist.
As I get to these double doors, I'll turn back to the servants. Francois, you have been absolute gentleman. However, I must insist that you remain out here. I can't have a bunch of strapping young men like you just looking at me for free. I wink at them. You're excused.
The two servants look at each other and shrug, and they turn around and walk back to the lobby.
I'll look at Agony. Right, now, as long as nothing weird happens when we open these doors, everything should be good.
Of course, as we're like naked in robes.
Yeah.
This is about to be an anime.
Go through the door.
I jump, I pounce. Ah!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Unhand me!
Oh wait, what?
Oh, Brutus, it's what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Shut the door.
I had a plan, but it's not working, obviously.
Clearly! Take a step back.
You just wanted to get a little
I'm
hang.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I was going to try to ambush one of those butlers to see if we can't get some clues of what's going on here.
Yes, there is
Oh, so-
definitely something weird going on.
So you found something too, then?
Not found, but we spoke to the lovely massage man, Dusk, and he said that his friend Silvery's someone he's been looking for, and that they might be in the tower, but we need a key.
Silvery. Syri here also mentioned Silvery.
Oh.
When you say sees, when you say her name, you see a bit of the water in the back of the pool bubble a bit.
Is Silvery a name or a description?
A name, I believe. One of the two elemental spirits of this pool.
Oh, that is amazing.
Syri told me that the temple is not what it should be. That it's been taken over by outsiders. 3 elven women, and I go on to describe them.
Oh, that is
That
Or
sounds
at
like
least,
Morgana.
or at least they appear to be women. I mean, elves. That is,
Or women.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
or
know.
women for that matter.
Yes, we just passed by one of them through the lounge. We must get that key. He must be with. Well, he thought maybe it's with Safe.
Oh, you heard something about a key?
Yeah, it's a key to a tower. It's apparently the only room that Dusk hasn't been to check for Silvery, because he hasn't found the Silvery anywhere else in the temple.
I turned to Syri, and I asked in Aquan, Syri, is this Dusk a friend of yours?
I do not know him. He's another one of the outsiders who's come here recently. I don't trust any of them. The only reason I trust you is because you spoke the Aquan.
A little racist.
Just
I
a lot
mean-
of racism.
We're still speaking in Aquan.
Yeah.
We will find your friend. Hopefully, she is safe along with our friend. And we'll get to the bottom of this. And I kind of hit my fist into the open palm of my down into the palm of my other hand. Splash a little because I'm in water.
Good. There is another pool in the temple, but it's underneath the shrine. That's where Silver and I used to go sometimes. But no one's. They locked it up. They boarded out all the entrances. It's just north of here.
Is it shrine? Is that in a tower?
No, it's nearby it though.
We could
Okay, I
go
relay
check
this
it out.
information to the rest of the party.
But we could go check it out right now then. Is
Oh.
is it windows in this little area, or is it open to the outside?
Let me double check real quick.
That's actually something I was going to ask Syri, is if there's another way out of this room.
Yeah, because it looks like pillars of some sort, possibly windows.
Mhm.
Possibly.
And
open.
the tower's somewhere else on the property?
Yeah, there's two other buildings on the property. There's
Okay.
a tower that Safe hasn't been able to get into, and the shrine he also hasn't been able to get into.
I assume
One
it's these
is-
2 black boxes north of us.
Yup, one is locked and you can't get into it, and the other one is just boarded up. And yeah, I'll go ahead and say that those are just pillars that can open out. You can see right across from you this boarded up shrine kind of past a bit of a tree line. But as you guys are talking about that, a large Great Dane bounds into the bathhouse, and it bounds in the bathhouse, and it starts to jump on you, Agony, trying to lick your face, trying to be all friendly and stuff.
Oh, hello. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful, darling. Down, no, down, boy, down.
And from behind you, or from behind the dog, you hear a voice calling out, Morty, Morty, what are you doing? Get back here. And you see another elven woman enter the bathhouse. Oh, I'm so sorry to disturb all of you. Oh, Morty got loose and he's just too friendly for his own good. I hope you're all hello. My name is Greensong. Hope you're all enjoying the Temple of the Restful Lily.
Oh, we're doing great.
And
Hey,
I want
Agony,
to
you
roll
look.
insight on this lady.
Is that
Sorry, I want to just roll insight.
What'd
Agony,
you say your name was?
You look great with a pet. You should probably get one.
Oh no, no.
Foreshadowing.
I couldn't. I'm not sure I could. Well, I have so many responsibilities. I don't know. Maybe later.
Wait, so he is a pet. Knew it.
also her name is Greensong.
Green song.
Gotcha, thank you.
I forgot I made handouts. Let me actually show these.
Oh.
Whoops.
See? Mm.
Forgot I made these. All right.
Oh, Morty.
Naughty.
As you see, they are all the people on the cover page.
Yeah. Oh no, Rick! I don't think this is good idea, Rick.
The dog whines exactly like Maury's voice.
Oh, man.
Horrifying.
Can I roll insight on this lady?
Oh, geez, great song.
That's a bad roll.
Yeah, you can what you can tell is that yeah, she is genuinely curious about how you guys are doing. Though you kind of get the hint that the whole like chasing after the dog thing was a bit of a excuse to come in the chicken mule.
We were just about to get into this lovely bath. It looks so relaxing, actually.
The water
Oh.
is quite lovely.
Oh, it is. I must apologize. Did Saith tell you about the issue with the hot spring?
There was an issue with the hot spring. It looks fine to
Yeah.
An
me.
issue.
Yes. I will have to go to Safe and just cuff his ear. That boy. He did not tell you about the problem with the hot spring. We believe it has been taken over by an elemental spirit, though we've only been hearing a little bit of, maybe reports of it. But still, it is too dangerous for such fine guests of yours. I will have to dock his pay for the month. I told him to keep the bathhouse closed.
Oh, well, elemental spirits. I hear they're great for these sorts of things. The water's probably amazing right now. That's incentive to go in.
I've been in the water for an hour. There's nothing dangerous in here.
Oh, that's the thing. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes it attacks guests, sometimes it doesn't. We've started to wonder if there's multiple spirits or just one that is just crazy. Oh, I hope it's not because of. Oh no, I should have troubled any of you with this problem. But oh, I hope it's not because of that.
Because of what?
Why? What's going on? If there's
Oh,
anything we could help with, we would love to.
I couldn't bother you with this,
No,
but
please, it's fine.
our temple has been infested by a Medusa, and it has
A Medusa.
yes, it has minions too. We think this elemental spirit might have been brought here by it.
Uh, did the Medusa do anything wrong to any patrons?
Oh, it was all we could do to keep it from killing our patrons. We managed to trap it inside the abandoned shrine behind here, but we were afraid it might be using its magic to continue to send its minions to the pool. That's what we
I
think.
definitely want to roll insight on this.
Go for it.
Yeah, me too.
God, mediocre rolls.
Oh yeah, she is full of
Wow.
shit. Yeah, but Brutus, you can tell that she is full of shit about. Well, there is. You can tell that she's being truthful about there being a Medusa underneath the shrine up here, but all the stuff she's telling about the Medusa, she is telling a story.
Wow, that sounds really scary and honest.
Oh, I know.
Do you mind if we look around? Maybe we can help. We're, adventuring type.
Oh, that'd be much appreciated. Like, if you could take care of that Medusa for us, the temple will be safer for everyone. But don't listen to it. It has a way of entrancing people, of filling their heads with its control and twisting them around her little finger.
Don't worry.
How do we get into this shrine?
Oh my! We boarded up all the entrances to it, but there's a hole in the ceiling. My sisters wouldn't want me telling you about this. They just want the whole problem to be swept under the rug, but I just care too much.
You said there's a hole in the roof?
If you
You're
just
so caring.
I am. I know. And to see caring people like you take this burden upon yourselves, it makes me just want to vomit in joy.
Oh, yes, I am so caring as well. We are all very caring here. And very honest.
Very true.
Yes. If, if you were to go into the shrine and take care of that Medusa, then we might be able to finally get rid of that spirit that's been possessing our pool and make the temple safe for all again.
Do not worry, my darling. We will take care of this for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If there's anything we do to repay you, in fact, to help you on your journey into there, to help bolster your abilities, we can offer one of our boons to one of you.
One of your boons?
Yes,
Boobs?
me and my sisters.
I'll take the left one.
She's in the garden yard right now, and she might not like that. Me and my sisters are we have a special talent in being able to heal one's faults and improve people. We're able to I'm able to talk the two of them into giving one of you a boon before you go into the shrine to help you against the Medusa.
Possibly.
Would any of you amongst you be interested?
No, thank you. Slumbo's blessing is all I need. I get out and put a towel around myself.
I would be interested in this boon.
Yeah,
yes.
that doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds helpful. It'll be helpful.
Ah, yes. Yes. Just one moment while I go tell my sisters, and again, don't let them know I told you about the Medusa. We're just, between you and I, this boon is just a gift for being such great guests.
Of course.
Merci.
of
I
course.
appreciate it.
Alright, and she is going to leave, and she'll go and gather the other two elf ladies.
Is the dog staying behind?
Oh, the dog follows her.
Okay. And did we determine if there's another way out of this room?
I'm going to say that the far side are like pillars with kind of open spaces between them.
Okay. Perhaps this would be a good time to arm square?
Unfortunately, all of my stuff is in the locker in the other room.
Well,
As I stand there just holding a towel with nothing.
well, alright, do you have the key to it?
Well, yeah.
Okay, here. Give it to me. I'll look over at Bruce. Did you put any of your things away?
I'm a monk, dude. I don't got nothing. But Brutus would probably say, "Nah, I got it all on me."
Charming. I'll look over at Agony. And Miss Agony, did you put any of your valuables away?
I mean, I already have everything I need with me. And I hold
Very
my
well then.
necklace.
Alright. Cairn, I shall retrieve your items post haste. But I think all of you should square.
Thank you.
And which locker in here? Or
Let's say this one.
oh, okay. Okay, so
Which one? Sorry. Gotcha. Okay.
okay, okay. And it's just Josephina's going back in to grab him.
Well, Josephine's going to stand right there at the door, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself to make myself look like one of these butlers.
Oh.
Okay. Nice.
Kyle, while Josh is doing that, I wanted to ask Syri real quick if her friend Silvery is a Medusa or another elemental.
No, she's an elf woman, an actual elf woman. Though I don't know what happened to her.
Hmm. There wasn't a Medusa here before?
No. Just those bad ladies, and then my friend disappeared.
Hmm. I tell the others, I think that Green Song and her sisters may have turned Silvery into the Medusa. Sounds like she should be an elf.
Interesting. I guess we'll see when we find him, right?
I'll just nod.
Should we try to like explore the rest of this area? Maybe get out this window here and try to go into another window somewhere else to see if we can't find anything anywhere that's useful. Feels like we've only seen a surface area of like what this place has to be.
Well, I assume we'll head out there soon enough anyway.
You could circle around, look through windows or something. But you need to square right away.
Okay, we're getting out. I'm getting out.
I'll stand in front of this door as if I was like guarding it the entire time.
Okay, okay. And you head back into the lobby where all the locker rooms are.
Yeah.
Okay, as you enter into the lobby and you go to the locker room where Karen had his stuff, you see a kobold trying to pick the lock of his box.
This is rude.
He's very scrawny, very short, kind of a pale lavender color. Disregard the token's color, kind of find a lavender kobold.
Mm-hmm. I'll stare at him silently.
Okay. He's still picking at the lock until he like turns around a little and is like, "Ah, not another one of you creepy servant people. Ah, get away with you. I'll leave it then." He just kind of leaves the lock and just starts to try to wander off. He tries to go through the bathhouse.
I will like stand in front of the door trying to stop him.
Oh, what? You turn me into this, and you keep me locked here, and you just do not get enough kicks out of doing that to me. You're going to stop me from, finding something shiny and valuable at it. The only entertainment I can get here is, sifting through the guest stuff. You turn me into this freakish monster, and that, you head's full of
If you're looking for
strawberries.
something shiny and valuable, you will not find it in there.
What? You never seen me talk before? And he looks back down to the lobby where Saith is finally asleep. What are you doing? Those things are supposed to talk. Never heard of them talk before.
Shh. I like wink at him. I'm in disguise. Who are you?
My name's Glitter, and oh, the name's Glitter, and I've been here for way too long.
I see, and you were turned into this thing?
Yes, by those damn elves.
Okay. Wait, go keep a lookout. I'm going to take a gander over at safe.
Yeah, he's just sitting at his desk, and yeah, he's been slowly nodding off
Oh.
out of boredom,
Mhm.
since you guys got here, and yeah, he finally passed out by this point.
Okay, actually, I'll hand Glitter the keys. If you want to stop being whatever you are right now, use these keys, opens that lock, takes the contents to the turtle outside.
Oh, sound like a deal. And oh, I've got connections. I've got connections in Waterdeep. You get me out of here. I'll give you guys whatever you want. Gold, jewels, lots of jewels. I used to work with jewels before this. I got connections. Get me
Inside.
out of here, and I'm yours, baby.
Damn it.
He is he's telling the truth.
Jules, you say?
As oh yes, I used to work for the Jewelers Guild until I came here. They turned me into this.
Jewelers Guild. Well then. Again, takes the stuff out to the turtle, and Monsieur, you and I will be getting better acquainted. I think. I'll pat him on the head.
Ah, and also, if you're just a trick by those ladies to get that last bit of kick out of me, just kill me now, because I'm sick of it.
I've been called many things. A twig has never been one of them. Glitter, this is the beginning, I think, of a beautiful friendship. I'll start heading over here, and I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna sneak up on Saith here. And do I see like keys on him, on the desk, anything like that?
You can see there's like a key ring around his belt loop, just hanging off his belt.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. Is there like I assume there are curtains here? Like the little changing rooms?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'll crack the curtain just a little bit, just so I can keep an eye on Safe, and I'll use my Mage Hand Ledger Demand. Boop. Invisible Mage Hand. I'm gonna try and like pilfer those keys off of him.
Nice. Give me a sleight of hand with advantage due to the mage hand trickery.
Oh, what is that? Well, it's that.
There is a loud jangle as your mage hand just kind of like floats a little too far and just kind of bumps into it and then into the desk, and then you try and recorrect it and just kind of backs up back over the keys again.
No,
It-
stupid.
I wasn't asleep, Auntie. I wasn't asleep. Oh, 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 Josephine! I did not realize that you came back to the locker room. Is everything going in the bath?
Wait,
Well, I
he
assume.
could tell me through my disguise.
Oh shit, you're right. Like,
Right.
well,
And like I'm keeping like the curtain hidden, so I'm not immediately seen. I'm like trying to stay out of his sight.
gotcha. He's just gonna looking around like, what the hell? Can't get done with this. Can't get this done with this gig soon enough. Creepy ass Francoise, and he starts gonna, sifting through the books again, very bored looking. Though he is awake now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll just finish pulling the curtain a little bit more, and I will like stand on. Looks like there's a bench, or is that the footlocker or whatever it is? Yeah. Okay. I'll stand on something so my feet aren't noticeable underneath the curtain, and I'll hang out here for a second, see what
Alright.
transpires.
Okay. And we'll go and cut back to Glitter, who is now taking the gear through the bathhouse. He gives a nod to Agony, like, hello, and he just kind of scampers over to Cairn. Like, hey there, your friend met me. My name's Glitter. I got your crap. Here you go. Get me out of here. What's the plan?
Oh, thank you, Glitter. Plan. Well, we're gonna see about saving everybody here. Uh, what do you need?
I need that damn painting gone and my body back is what I need.
Painting.
What painting?
The painting they made of me that turned me into this.
Oh, interesting. Do you know where they're keeping said painting?
Yeah, I know where they keep it. They keep it in the room we all sleep in, so we can look at it day and night. And he just gestures over to the tower.
You sleep in the tower.
Yep, me and the other freaks.
So you're not naturally a kobold.
No, hell no, I'm not a kobold. But God, there is a lot of racism this time. No, I am a tiefling and tiefling courtesan of the Jewelers Guild of Waterdeep, and I should not be in this body in this dump.
Wow. Our list of people who need saving just keeps getting longer and longer.
I'm here, right? During this whole exchange? Got it, okay. Wait, why don't you just like break the painting yourself or like destroy it? Wouldn't that reverse the thing or
Again, every time I reach my hands towards it, they just stop. It's like a compulsion. Like I want to break the thing more than anything else I've ever wanted, but I just can't seem to take my horrible little claws that last inch to actually touch it.
Hmm.
I think it's part of the damn spell they have on us.
interesting?
You don't happen to have a key to the tower, do you?
Nope. Safe lets us out and locks us in.
So Safe has a key. So he's with the three sisters.
That he is. He's their little gopher boy.
You don't happen to know what they are.
Well, okay, what do you know? Yeah, I would say he knows. They're hags are what they are. Horrible,
Oh,
twisted little hags.
Oh shit.
I don't know what a hag is. What's a hag?
Ugly, spiteful, evil women. That
Just like
hag
my
over.
mother.
If your mother's a hag, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm not in this to be talking no hagborns. God, this is getting racist.
And a little sexist, but
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they pro. All I came here to do was I wanted
I wanted to.
I wanted a nice little vacation, and they told me that they could, help me, make some self improvements. I just want to be a couple of inches taller. I've got some really nice boots back in the city, and my feet were a little too small for them. I couldn't fit them. So hey, just make my feet a bit larger, make me a little taller, and perfect. They did that, worked out well until I realized, oh no, the shoes are still too big. They're like about as big as your feet, turtle guy, and it's still gonna fit. So I told him, hey, undo the thing, and instead of undoing it, they turned me into this.
Huh. Were
Hmm.
you there for like a ritual? How did it work exactly?
They offered me a boon. They said they'd fix everything I wanted to do. They took me to the little painting studio, painted a
Hmm.
picture of me that looked just a bit taller, and then yeah, the second I said that I didn't want to have that anymore, boom, shrunk back into this.
a boon. They offered us a boon, and we got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, they offered everyone who comes around here a boon. They offered that dragonborn lady a boon, made her shrivel up. Offered that dwarf a boon. Now he gets 1 million.
He's a million?
Old ass shit. They made him.
Oh.
They made him look 10 years younger for a bit, and then boom, he didn't like it, and they turned him into a geezer.
Is that what happened to Silvery? How she
So
became a Medusa?
I don't know who the hell Silver is. She must have been here before I got here.
Hmm. This is getting worse and worse.
So, how much do we know about these hags? Are they very, very powerful?
I guess, yeah, what do we know about hags?
Go ahead and give me Arcana or Nature checks, depending which one's higher for you.
Oh, God.
I feel like I don't know too much, but Arcana or Nature? They're
Or
both at
history.
0, so.
History that works for you.
Wow, I rolled high, but that's okay.
Nice. So, yeah, hags are fey creatures that typically work in threes, and they're known for thriving off of cruelty and spreading misery. It's almost like they feed off of misery. They love taking things that are beautiful and twisting them and just making them awful.
Yeah, I think I might have actually heard something about these things now that I think about it. Old stories. They're kind of they're just assholes.
Yeah,
Feed off of
a-
misery.
asshole's not the half of it, buddy.
Well, maybe we should get into that tower and see if we can't break some of these paintings. Free some people, get out of here. How's that sound?
Sounds like a deal to me. Any of y'all good at breaking locks? I been trying to get better at pickings of practicing on guest luggage, including yours, turtle guy. Apologies in advance. I was trying to get into your stuff, lock picking practice. But hey, this seems like a better deal for all of us, huh? But if you could just
Honesty is always better than theft. Agreed.
yeah, but if you big guys can just break the lock on that door open, we don't need safe key. We don't need a picket. We can just get in there, break those panes, and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm
We
not
should
much
wait.
of the brute force kind of guy, but
Yeah, we should wait for Josephine to come back. She's more of a. She's good with locks.
Yeah, I was waiting for Josephine uh, to come back before heading off to get the boon because she said she also wanted a boon. But I've just been standing in here. I guess that's how the kobold walked by.
are we anticipating that the girls are gonna come join the dudes? Is that what's happening, or should we go back in there and tell them what's going on?
Let's cut to Josephine and see what she's doing. That'll determine what happens from there.
Good question. What am I doing? I'm stuck in this fucking room. Um, I guess I will. I need to get those keys, but how do I get the keys? I still look like a Francois, so I will come out and try to like casually walk by Safe here, and I'm going to try one more time with the mage hand.
Go for it.
Something
Roll
above a
me.
3. That's above a 3.
Aha. Yeah, you've got it. The key is in your hand, and he is still just fumbling through records, starting to nod off, and yeah, you have that key ring in your mage hand floating back to you.
Fantastic. Okay, then I will start heading towards the door. What can I
And
do? I've
and
got
as,
to.
and as
Oh,
you
go
are
ahead.
as you start heading towards the door, you see the doors inside the lobby open as the three elves all enter.
Yep. Okay, gonna pop in here, and I'll wait and see what happens. But I will cast silent image to make the to create the illusion that there's nobody like inside this room. Essentially, Oop. I'll essentially make my feet disappear.
Okay. And all right, you're hiding in that room, and you see as the three elf sisters are all at Sith's desk, and you see Morgana, the pale blue one, gonna slam her fist on the desk and wake him up. Listen, Sith, sounds like we have another deal, another beautiful painting to be made. Make sure that all the records of those four that came here are erased, and prepare them some new quarters in the tower this evening, as we'll have some new servants. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, 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 ma'am. And three of them all nod, and they start heading towards the bathhouse. All right, and you see the one with green hair, green song, can imagine. All right, time to finally get rid of that silvery problem we've had for a while, and maybe get a couple of new statues out of it as well. And they all three start heading towards the bathhouse.
I just went
And
into the water while I was waiting for Josephine to get back, because fuck it, why not?
and so you're using style image to make it look like there's no one in the stall.
That's correct.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
23.
they don't notice you. And the three of them pop into here with dog in tow, and it's like, "Oh, Green Song has told us that you are looking for blessings. Oh, where did your friends go?"
Oh, they went to the bathroom. You know, they don't want to pee in the water, of course. They're not degenerates.
Of course, we can wait for them. Did the two gentlemen want boons as well? And this is
I,
the
I
more
think
with the black talking.
okay. I think they were fine. It was just me and Josephine, really.
Is Josephine going to the bathroom as well, or?
I believe so. I'm sure she'll be back. And I mean, I would after my bath here, I would love to sit with you all and for that boon, of course.
Oh, of course. We'll wait for her. And they all three stand there in front of
Are the
the
doors still open?
Okay.
I'll say they're open, but they're not facing into the lobby anymore.
Okay, then I will casually, still as Francois, pop out and just start walking this way. Not being being super normal. Most normal Francois ever.
Wait, 1 second. Francois, you hear Saith's gonna call out to you.
Stand in turn.
Were you there a minute ago? I don't think I saw you come in. I don't even know why I'm asking you questions. Give me a nod or a shake, whatever you straw-headed freaks do.
I nod.
Go ahead and make yourself useful and grab me a drink. The ladies are giving me a headache today.
I nod. Disappear into here. Take this turn. Do not go to get him a drink.
And you see all the Francois standing completely still, all looking in your direction.
Do 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 do. Yeah, super normal, super casual going over here.
And they are going to start following you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They've all got towels on their arms, and they're all just staring at you.
I have a solution for this. Do I? I do not. Never mind. I don't have that spell. Um, what I do have is I'm gonna go through these double doors, and as soon as I'm through, I'm going to uh, hmm. Yeah, I'll gently close the doors if everything is going normal.
And yeah, they're just still standing in the room.
Okay, just close the doors, and I'll walk past Dusk here, and I'll as I'm passing him, just I'll whisper to him, "Distract them,
Distract them. Distract who? The women or
the other ones."
Francoise?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll try. Francoise! And he starts, heading out towards the door. Francoise, I'm out of oils. And as he like enters into the lobby, you hear him kind of like falter a little bit as he's not used to seeing them all just grouped up like this.
Mhm.
And if you were to look behind you, you'd see them all kind of raise their towel arms up, offering a towel at once, in like all simultaneously.
This is
It's like,
Doctor Who rules of fucking sketch here. I'm gonna go through this door and out into the back.
okay. So, Karen and Brutus, you see Josephine crawl out of a window over to your side.
Oh, hey. Wait, how did you get over there?
Josephine, where's Agony?
Sitting sheepishly in the bed while they fucking watch it by myself. Do 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 do. I make some bubbles.
You look nervous, dear. Would you like one of the Francois to bring you a drink? Or a fresh towel?
More Moscato would be great, really.
And yeah, as they're just staring at you, like one of the Francois just comes from behind there, holding Moscato, and walks up and hands it to you.
Oh, you are a darling. Thank you, Francois.
He nods and smiles and turns around and heads back to the lobby. And you notice that through that whole exchange, you never saw any of them actually give him an order or give him any direction.
Very suspicious. No, Max. Max. Max.
Just it looks like you're entering back into the bathhouse.
Josephine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Yeah, I'll come back in. Oh, Agony, you're enjoying the water, I see.
Oh, yes, it is lovely. You should definitely join us. The ladies are here for the boon for us. I thought we would have to go to them, but no, I guess they come to us. Such lovely
My
service.
such service.
Oh yes, we would like nothing better than to heal the flaws you see in yourself and give you the you that you deserve. And you just see like them all nod in agreement, and the copper skin redheaded one like, yes, give it the strength you feel, you need in your body, the strength that is the real you.
Well, I do believe in being my best self. I don't I don't know how I feel about the idea that I'm not perfect, but I'll fix my hair again.
Oh, this was that another gray? Oh, that's the beauty about our boons. Your grandeur, your that match you walk with can last forever.
I'm sure it's just
Well, that's
another
how.
of Mademoiselle Agony's hairs.
Definitely.
Oh, but any any flaw you have, we are more than happy to fix. Just follow us to the studio, and we'll show you how our boons work. And they all kind of use and start walking forward to kind of exit past those pillars as well.
I mean, I'm not quite done with my bath here. I mean, is it all right if we meet you out there?
Oh yes, just meet us in front of the tower, and we'll show you to our studio.
Oh yes, yes. That would be lovely. Yes, we will see you shortly, my ladies.
Oh crap!
And as they all exit into kind of the field outside, they see you, Brutus, and Aaron, and they go, "Oh, gentlemen!" And the one of the red hair, like, "Oh, I thought you said you were done with exercising. Are you getting a jog out here, Brutus? Making me
Ah,
jealous here."
no, I'm just, smelling the flowers. This is a great place over here.
Oh, that it is. We're about to give your friends some of our special treatments, some of our boons. And once we're done with them, would you be interested in having some boons yourself?
You know what? Is it possible to get two boons? Because then that's what I would want.
Yes, all the boons you wish for.
Hit me with two boons and you got a deal.
Two big old boons coming your way.
Big boons. I love big boons.
Big old bouncy
Yes.
they
Round boons.
they all walk past you guys over towards the tower. Yeah, they're going to stand there. Actually, yeah, they're all gonna actually enter into the tower. One that pulls out a key and unlocks the door, and they all enter.
Look, this dwarf guy, he's cool and all, but I think this is. I think we should just get out of here. I don't know about you guys.
We can't just leave these people.
Yeah, you're probably right. Damn it.
If anything, while they're in the tower, we should go into the shrine.
That's a great idea. That's an amazing idea. Do we have the key?
I'm gonna peek back in. Are you two okay in here?
I thought they would never leave. Goodness.
Did we get the key?
Of course we got the key. I'll hold up the key ring and sort of spin it on one finger.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Beautiful. Yes, I'll just get some robes on. Get out, get some robe on.
Well, they're in the tower at the moment. If anything, we should be breaking into the
The shrine.
shrine.
Yes. Let's go right now, actually.
Little
That's
boy
great.
can get into wing.
I mean, they said something about the boons, but I mean, we could look at the shrine while they're distracted with this boon thing. We could.
Oh no, we
boons
don't.
afterwards.
Y'all don't want boons. No,
No, boons are bad.
Why not boons?
Because do you want to be a kobold or a Medusa?
I
Or
could.
really,
I wouldn't
really
mind.
old?
I mean, not
I
particularly.
wouldn't mind being a Medusa.
Well,
Like, what
that's
if they
what the
turned
boon-
you into like a knoll or something? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, turn
Ew,
you into something you
gross.
don't want to
That
be.
would be strange. Yes.
All big and hairy and smelly.
Mm.
Yeah, those things are
Exactly.
gross.
They're very big.
All right.
I don't-
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how y'all live with the hair that you do have, let alone more.
Well, I mean, my mane is beautiful, but
How do I
Anyway.
live? Excellently.
God, once I get my body back, I will outshine all of y'all. I had so many gems. I was so hot. You see glitter just despairing over the corner.
Oh,
Okay.
do not despair, Glitter. We shall get you back your original body, and then we will discuss payment.
Yes, that we shall. Though, sounds like all the ladies are in the tower now. So, good luck with that.
Well, after we check out the shrine, we shall figure out something with the tower.
Okay, so as you guys are moving to the shrine,
Mm-hmm.
the crumbling stone building must have once been a beautiful shrine. Engraved images of Sune are still visible on the moss-covered stones, her face gazing down on the path by which the faithful would have approached. There are some stone doors at the front of the shrine, but they are sealed shut by like thick, clear resin. A faint inscription can still be kind of read above it. Welcome, dearest ones. Come find the beauty within you.
Oh, it doesn't sound so bad.
But yeah,
So-
the,
Oh, sorry.
the door is sealed shut, but I believe it's either Glimmer or Dusk mentioned that there might be a hole on the roof.
Right.
Well,
And actually, go ahead and everyone give me a perception check.
perception.
Boom.
Wow.
Okay, so Karen and Josephine, you can faintly hear the sound of sobbing coming from kind of within the shrine, but kind of like below it. Almost like it's like inside the shrine, but it's kind of echoing like it's coming from like some kind of downward direction.
Hmm. And the only way we know to get in is through the roof.
Correct.
Does it look like the roof is easy to get to? Like, is it a low roof or?
It's a it's a one-story building, so it'd be like about 30 feet high or so, and there are trees nearby, so someone could potentially climb up a tree and kind of slip in that way.
Another quick question, Kyle. This tower that they went to, I don't suppose it has windows that overlook this, do they?
It would actually.
I don't suppose we're being watched right now, are we?
I mean, There's a chance. Or they could be busy
Perhaps.
preparing the boons. It's hard to tell.
Well, there's 3 of them, so.
Oh, let's try and get in this place. Hole
Yeah.
in the roof, you said?
Yep.
It's,
All right, then.
I could climb it, but I probably would rather stay down here.
Oh, what's
I'm
the
not-
matter? No, you don't want to break a nail?
Oh no, not really. I don't give a shit about that. Just I'm not very good at climbing.
Well, stand back,
Oh.
Princess, because I am. I'll crack my knuckles and I'll attempt to climb this thing.
Alrighty then.
16?
oh yeah, you can climb it no problem.
Hey, throw us a rope down.
Or just let us in through the door.
Or that. It's sealed, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, is
sealed
the
from
seal on the outside?
Yeah, it's on the outside, though
Oh.
you might have an easier time breaking it open from the inside instead of out, but you won't know until you try.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get my crowbar out and I'm gonna try to undo the seal.
For it. And you're using a crowbar? You have a crowbar?
We all do. It's called a Dungeoneer's effect.
Well,
But yeah.
damn, okay. Well, give me athletics check with advantage for that crowbar usage to try and open it.
Well, I have an explorer's pack. Thank you very much.
And a burglar's pack, but thank you for assuming.
Yeah, even though you rolled pretty well, like you can get some force on that door, but you just can't seem to find like an edge to kind of brace against. Your crowbar keeps on slipping across this resin that's kind of sealing the door shut.
Mm.
This hole in the roof, can I assume I can peer down? How deep of a drop is it?
Yeah, it's not that bad of a drop, and in fact, there is an altar of Sune like kind of close to the hole, to where you can kind of use that to kind of go down step by step, so it's not just a sheer drop.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go ahead and drop down inside and see if I can open the door from with a little bit of ease from the inside.
Okay. And once you're inside, the interior of the shrine has the appearance of having been abandoned after some sort of terrible confrontation years ago. There's broken benches, shredded cushions. They're all overgrown by thick fungi. And there are 4 large mirrors on the wall that have all been shattered, leaving the ground covered in some broken glass. So, yeah, I would say the shards aren't big enough to really pose any threat, but yeah, any chance to try and be stealthy inside of here is not going to work due to all the crunching.
Gracious, what a mess it is in here. Man, let's see it. Let's get the others in here. I'll go up to the door and try to pry it open.
Yeah, going to give me a athletics check for that.
I too have a crowbar. So.
Hell yeah, crowbar advantage. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
God damn it!
From the outside of the temple, Brutus, Agony, and Karen just going to hear just scrambling and thumping as Josephine tries to push the door open with no luck.
Stupid thing.
Josephine, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Well,
I'm trying to get this door open. Keep a lookout. Make sure we're not being watched.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Perception.
Let's see here.
Hey, what if we try to break in from both sides at the same time? See if that works.
Perhaps. Okay. I've got my crowbar. Do you have yours?
Yep.
All right. We'll pry on 3. 1, 2, un, two, trois.
Oh, do we have advantage?
By the grace of crowbar advantage, you get that door open.
Hell yeah.
You hear kind of a sticky ripping as that resin kind of shreds from the door opening.
I was going to say, if all else fails, I could try and blow it up, but that'd probably be very loud.
Quite likely. Yeah, you guys are now inside that shrine, And in addition to the ripped cushions and broken glass, you can see that behind the altar of Sune, there are some stairs leading downwards. And you can hear that crying coming from up the stairs.
Hear that? We must go to them. Maybe that's Silvery? Also reveal the room.
Oh, yes. Good catch.
Also, Kyle, before we go down the stairs, can we take a quick 5-minute break?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I gotta take the dog out real quick.
Who let the dog out? Who?
Charlie.
Me.
Charlie did.
I did that.
Oh.
Oh, dang, it's already 9:30. Cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be a two-parter, or?
Wasn't planning on being a two-powder, but
It might be.
might be able to
I
hurdle.
haven't even tried to rob anybody yet.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thanks.
I like this map. This is a Mike Schley map, I think. Very happy with this map.
Yeah, I can link you the maps afterwards.
Yeah.
I did have to do some adjustments on it to get it to actually fit on the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the align grid stuff just was not working until I cropped off a bit of the margin at the edges of the map, and then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about if we should turn this into a two-parter or not. But I
I'd be
think
down for a two-parter.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
okay,
No need to rush.
true.
Unless you're not down for it, it's fine.
Yeah, I think a two-parter might work.
I can try and rob Agony right now. Then run away.
Yeah,
Then I'll be satisfied.
yeah. If you guys are down for like, part two, then I was actually like minor spoilers. I was kind of like trying to ramp up to hurdling this into a confrontation soon to try and wrap it up. But I think we can actually stretch this out into a part two if I add in a bit more content to mess with. Yeah. Okay. I'm down for that.
Do you want to end it now?
No, I think there's like one more beat we got some fun.
Well,
Oh, hey, the music stopped. It was only an hour-long video. Ryan, get music.
no.
Okay.
There's music playing. Why I didn't hear it?
It wasn't. It was like more like ambience.
Gotcha.
Apparently, it was not music. Oh, this is much better. There we go. Max is on the bed. Hi, Max. How you doing? Having fun? There we go.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I think splitting it into part two might work really well because I had some ideas for some unique boss mechanics that I didn't end up making due to time and definitely couldn't fit in. So, okay. And the hard part of setting up the map and all the NPC tokens is already done, so that's so that's less of a hard thing to set up. Then okay, cool.
Back.
Welcome back. Okay, who else is back?
We're here.
I never left you.
I'm here.
Oh, you guys are too sweet.
I'm leaving you though.
Oh,
Right now.
I would have started putting Max to bed, but my stomach is full and I don't want to move.
okay, so where we left off with is Josephine managed to get into the ruined shrine, and with the teamwork of Josephine and Brutus, he managed to rip that door open. You guys are now able to see the inside of the shrine with its broken mirrors and shredded benches and cushions, and the sound of sobbing echoing up from the stairs at the back behind the altar.
I suppose we should check out the subbing.
No, of course.
Ow! God damn it! I just hit my elbow. Sorry.
Watch your elbows.
Okay, so you guys are moving down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's. I'm gonna move us to a new map then.
As we're about to head down the steps, I will gently close the doors and I'll cast silent image over them to make it look like the seal is still intact.
Nice.
Very nice.
Smart.
Okay. All right. Roll 20 tip time. Is there a way for me to just like throw all your characters into here, or do you guys have to put new tokens down?
We'd have to just like it's easier just to drag tokens in.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And yeah, as you enter, a soft white glow rises from the square pool set into the floor of this chamber. Torn cushions, rugs, tapestries, and clothing have been pulled into one corner to make a makeshift bed, while twigs and scraps of deadfall form a simple campfire nearby. And in the back of the room, you see a Medusa sobbing with her face in her hands at the edge of the pool. And as she turns towards you guys, she hisses and yells out, "What are you doing here? Did they send you to torment me?"
No, we came to help.
Are you Silvery?
That's what I used to be.
No, she's a Medusa. She's sort of queer.
Yeah, we're here to like free you.
Oh, I've heard that before from the other ones they sent down here to trick me.
No, truly. Oh fuck, I forgot her name. The elemental.
Sirene.
Yeah, Cyrene. Cyrene sent us.
Irene sent you? Or did they finally get their clutches into her? Prove to me you're not lying.
Hey, speak that one language.
With the bubble.
Oh, Aquan. And I step forward and I put my hand over my heart, and in Aquan, I say, I solemnly swear on to Slumbo above that we are here to help.
And at the sound of you speaking in Aquan, you see the water in the pool down here sort of bubble a bit, and a water spirit that looks almost identical to Sirene starts to manifest out of the water. And you can see that it is very shocked to hear Aquan again, not from, from this unusual source. And you can see that the Medusa looks shocked, but she is still very hesitant. It's like, they could have taught you those words after prying them out of Cyrene. How can I trust you?
Oh, darling, I'm not sure what other form of proof we could show you, so I guess we'll just leave you in here and
No. What can we do to prove? What are you thinking?
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
Do you know what they? Do you know what they really are?
Hags.
they're hags.
And
And they're using
The hag.
they're using paintings.
And at the mention of paintings, you can definitely see a bit more kind of shock, in her. And
God, my persuasion is shit.
I will say the mention of the paintings did give some advantage there, but she is still kind of wary.
Well, we came here looking for our friend Felthrax, and in doing so and asking around, it seems that there have been other people who have gone missing, and we were told that you were also one of them that needed our help.
You've heard from others that I was missing, that I wasn't just a monster.
Of course.
Cyrus is very concerned for you.
But is Cyrie okay? Did they get to her? She's still in the pool?
Nope, she's still in the pool. She's still okay.
Have have she let any of them into the pool?
Uh,
I
not
don't.
that I'm aware of.
Okay, good. That
She
They
let
they
Mr.
did a
Can here and Agony in.
yes.
Yeah, I got in the pool.
They did mention that they intended to keep the pool closed, and they do not intentionally let people in, though we went in, of course.
Yeah, they tried to tell us that Cyrus was dangerous.
and you didn't fall for that. You listened to her.
No, Cyrus was quite lovely.
She isn't she? You see the other water spirit, the other naiad, kind of swirl a bit at the mention of that. I'm glad that her sister will be glad to hear that she's safe, and she kind of gestures towards the other naiad down here. She's been my only company since they turned me into this. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan on how to break this curse and how to stop them?
A rough plan.
Is there anything you can tell us that might help?
The paintings can't be destroyed by the ones they depict, and the paintings are sourced from the hags, but the hags also draw their power from them as well, and they might be drawing their power from something else. Something taught them how to make these paintings and is giving them power still.
Wait, there's a bigger evil than just the hags?
I can't be sure, but they were taught how to make those paintings.
Hmm. Well, it looks like if we
Probably by
destroy the
some
paintings,
sort of
destroy the
nefarious
hag.
artist.
What if
Uh,
that one guy's not the pawn, but he's actually the king?
You mean
The
You mean
you mean
Save?
save?
guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, trust me, he definitely seems like a pawn.
Okay. Well, there's a thought.
There's a thought.
There's always a chance.
Yes, that hag over there.
What do you
And
know about
Be gone.
what do you know about the silent waiters?
they aren't human. They're they're, they're scarecrows. They have straw on their heads. They're not human. They're not any living thing.
They're more Francois now than man.
if if you think that there's a chance you can break these curses, I'll help you. And she's been looking at the ground this whole time, and now she starts to slither up towards her little kind of makeshift bed. And oh, what layer am I on? I'm on the gym layer. And she slows up to her little makeshift bed, and she kind of starts to tear cloth off of it. Tries to find a bit of cloth that is the least dirty, and she makes herself a veil. And she turns to you like, "This should protect you from this cursed sight they gave me." And when the time is right, I'm able to turn it on them finally. They keep throwing mirrors down there, trying to trick me into petrifying myself. They keep sending Avengers like you down here to turn to statues for themselves.
Mm.
I can stop them.
We opened up the front door, by the way. So
Did they see you? Did they see you come in here?
We're not
maybe.
sure. They were in the tower when we came in here, or they headed towards the tower just before we headed in here.
Could it, we'll have to find a way to keep them from knowing that you figured out their plan. As soon as they know, they'll turn this entire temple against you.
That would be bad.
So will you help us fight them?
Yes, as much as I'm able.
Hey, we got a Medusa on our side now. That's pretty good.
Très magnifique. Yes, we should go.
Yes.
The longer we dawdle in here, the longer they will start to suspect.
And she turns to the other naiad that's in the pool down here. Don't worry, Centipede. We'll get them out of the temple and make sure your sister's safe soon enough. And the naiad in the pool bubbles a bit and says thank you in Aquan, which only Karen can understand.
Karen bows and
the-
is like, we will free you all from this.
And the naiad bows back. All right, you guys are heading back up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As we do, I'll like very casually ask Silvery. So I don't suppose like you have a reputation to go with that name. You won't happen to have had any sort of jewelry or treasure that was stolen from you. I don't know how these hags operate.
Every bit of this temple used to be a truly beautiful place. We had arts and jewels and crafts of all sorts for the worship of beauty. If there's any left, they have it stored away if they haven't destroyed them themselves. They have
Oh,
whole beauty.
Oh, those monsters! I mean, desecrating a temple like that. I mean,
Yes. I was a fool to let them in and fall for their tricks. I was a fool for letting them convince me that they could make me fulfill my purpose better by accepting their boon and becoming more beautiful, only for them to turn it around on me like this.
I see. So you was the original caretaker of this place.
Yes, it was. This temple was my duty. It was my responsibility, and by just listening to their lies, it's all been destroyed.
Well, from what I can tell, from what I've seen of these three ladies, even though it is not their true form, they are quite attractive. You will not be the first one to be swayed by a pretty face, so it is what it is. Don't blame yourself.
I'll
And once we free these prisoners and defeat these hags, I will personally see to it that this temple is restored with all of its treasures.
thank you. It's so refreshing to hear
Mostly.
your voice after years of being trapped here as their prisoner.
Certainly, certainly.
How many years exactly?
It's been 10 years since they came here and turned me into this and locked me down here.
Oh, goodness, and we never heard of anything happening like this until now.
Any guest that doesn't fall for their trap just thinks it's a temple retreat spa, a gaudy imitation of what this should be. They hear how much they charge from massages.
20 goddamn gold. That's what they charge
That-
for massages.
That is heresy in the eyes of Sune. Massages belong to all.
Now this I can agree on.
But yes, and any who don't leave thinking it's just a simple spa, never leave.
Oh,
I mean,
I guess we should be about our business.
So I think you guys are heading back upstairs.
Yeah.
And as you guys enter back into the ruined shrine, you see that the doors slowly start to close as inside the shrine is safe. And we're going to end it there now and continue in a part 2 if you guys are down for a part 2.
yes.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Apologies for having like zero combat this session.
It's okay.
That was fine.
No, it was fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You say that as if like that wasn't expected.
That's,
You know
that's
it's
true.
style.
That's
Yeah.
true. I was kind of expecting the combat to kind of all happen at the end, and then everyone's like, "Oh god, it's 9:30. There's no way to have the kind of scale combat I was anticipating in 30 minutes."
Yeah, it would have been a longer fight. In fact, there's probably going to be a huge fight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like what I'm gonna be working on between now and session 2 is pretty much a way to kind of not pad it, but kind of I was kind of gearing things up for a very quick confrontation after the talk with Silver, but I can think of some ideas to kind of like stretch that out to kind of we'll get into that in the next session. Yeah. So what do you guys think?
I thought it was great. I loved
Oh
it.
yeah,
Interesting.
I'm really
Awesome.
enjoying it.
Thank you
Loved,
guys.
loved our
Yes.
characters.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Hmm
They were all
Nice.
interesting
The
and different
Francois.
and very
Very
original,
creepy.
very new.
Nice.
Very
Yeah, I
new.
like the Francois. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
at Susan.
I was worried about the bit of the Francois.
Throwing shade.
Yeah, I was worried about the Francois kind of wearing out their welcome a bit, but you guys seem to enjoy them.
They're great.
Yeah, they're
They,
funny.
they serve their function just fine.
Mhm.
I
Them
want to know
all
more about
offering
that
a
tree.
towel at the same time. I love that.
Yeah.
The tree seemed nice.
Yeah, the tree is nice, but the tree definitely has its own alliance, its own allegiances.
Evil tree. There's still all that area we haven't explored. I mean, that could be a thing. I don't know.
True, true. I'll brainstorm some ways to like kind of like make some more use out of some of these areas. But
The
yeah,
trees behind all of it.
Tree is the Grandmaster.
Oh shit! It could be.
Grandmaster Tree.
I mean
Could
the
be.
roots go deep.
The roots go
The
deep,
roots go
dude.
Roots go deep.
It's the root of all evil.
We must root out the evil. Kill
Okay.
the tree.
So we did do a session 2 of this, which it sounds like we are. But that we would want to aim for the 21st.
The 21st. Let me take a look here. I can do
Uh,
21st.
I'm
Good,
down.
whenever.
Yeah.
Do we have anything?
No, yeah, I'm
No,
down.
'cause
That
we're-
works for me.
No, because we're playing SWAD with the B team on next week.
Yeah, because it sounds like everyone's gonna like D&D's schedules is looking like is next week. Poda group has a session on the 13th, and Sod group has a session on the 14th, and the next Sod section will be the 28th. So session 2 of this can slot in right in between at the 21st.
God, D&D every Wednesday. I love it.
Beautiful.
Finally. Well, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
Not really.
It hasn't been for quite a long
I
time,
know.
but it's
I know.
supposed to be.
D&D every week. I miss it.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad this went well because I was like super anxious at the start.
Have you DM'd before?
Yeah.
a long
yeah.
time ago.
We
like,
did the fun
Yeah, he's run a couple of
the
games.
game.
He did the triple challenge thing.
Yeah, we
the-
did like a
and
bunch of
the
fun
and
like
the,
whatever.
and the
sports
holiday or
themed.
the space thing, the holiday space thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything I've done up to this point has been very like theater of the mind based because the
Mhm.
whole like maps and tokens and grid stuff always kind of intimidated me a bit.
Sure.
But like after just kind of putting my head down and just kind of barreling through getting this all set up. Charlie, I saw you in the game earlier. I was fiddling with NPC tokens the entire time you're in there.
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
was when that's when I saw you in as well, and that's when I started. I all of a sudden I realized like fuck, I haven't done spells. And then I got in and looked at my character sheet, and I was like, shit, I haven't written down any of my like class ability like traits or features. I was like, shit,
Yeah,
because
like
all I had done before was like abilities, like ability scores, skills, and like that kind of shit. I hadn't done any like class abilities or spells yet. And I was like, fuck, I gotta figure all this shit out.
What is your character? I don't even know.
This is a cleric,
Twilight.
Oh, that's right. You did say
Twilight
that.
cleric.
Mhm.
Right.
yeah, I like maybe next time I didn't have a good way to work y'all's insecurities in as much as I wanted to, but having a session to allow me to kind of try and play at that a bit more.
hmm
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm
Uh,
down.
Charlie's
I-
yours is the hardest to work in.
Are you worried that you won't remember what island you have to go back to spawn?
If you want, Kyle, I can come up with another insecurity.
No, I want to do something with that, and now that I have like 2 weeks to just, I've got the maps and tokens already made. Just 2 weeks to just kind of like make an extension of a little bit more map and other stuff. I want to make yours work somehow.
Okay.
I have a question, Kyle. Is this an
Yes.
original adventure? Is this something
Uh,
you came up with?
oh, it's a published one. It's actually from Candlekeep Mysteries.
Ah,
Yeah,
I see.
I've seen the art of those three women before, somewhere before. I don't know if was it Candlekeep. I don't know. But as soon as I saw them, I was like, I've seen that art from something.
Yeah, it's actually like straight out of Candlekeep Mysteries. About the main change I've made is cutting out the dumb intro where you find a book in Candlekeep that just sends you here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that awkward, really forced
Yeah,
sort of gimmick that they came up with it.
yeah, I like the idea of a lot of the Candlekeep Mysteries adventures. I
Mhm.
hate the book framing because it just seems so forced in so many of them.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
session 2 is likely to have a lot more original stuff, since as it was, this was played fairly straight to the book.
okay.
I see. The tree's the bad guy.
Oh, we'll find out. It's funny because I was actually like a while back when we like were thinking of like, you know, God, I think it was thinking that we wouldn't have any water deep at all for July. I was actually thinking of ways to expand this into like a like 3 or 4 session thing. So I might resurrect some of those old ideas somehow. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out.
Here's the real question: when am I going to get my jewels?
That glitter guy seems to have some connections.
Yeah, he does. Does.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Actually
we'll
waiting
pull
for
Gary.
I was actually waiting for you to like peel off and go exploring all those black rooms in the main temple.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do all that and hog all that spotlight. So
You ain't gonna touch
That's
my
alright.
jewel. You have some other jewels. Fuck off.
it's the only jewel I'm seeing. If I could steal the signature item of like the mascot of a Silvery Moon, that'd be pretty impressive.
Not do it.
And besides, I wouldn't steal it. Just things get displaced.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Don't touch it. With the spark.
Oh man.
I will say this: I'm excited to get into combat because I have never tried an arcane trickster rogue, and I am realizing just how cool they can be with like some of their spells and stuff. Like giving booming blade to a fucking rogue is dope.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've seen
Oh,
it
yeah.
happen. They
Yeah.
do damage. They
Yeah.
definitely do damage.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play Getting Combat 2. This is my first time ever playing a cleric.
hmm
Man, I might have to beef up these French walls then.
Uh,
Oh,
I'm also
no.
super excited. I took a feat that gives me a warlock invocation that I've always thought about taking for Artemis, but never pulled the trigger one, and now I get to experiment with it. So
Oh, nice.
Mm.
What
I can cast.
evocation?
It's called Misty Visions. It lets me cast Silent Image at will.
Oh, nice.
So I can doing this.
Nice. That actually came into play a few times already. So
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I can create illusory walls, all sorts of stuff. I want to create illusory statues and hide inside of them, and then just like move around. Like, but when an enemy turns his back, just like start moving the statue around, have them like look behind, freeze. They turn back around, I move, freeze.
Red light, green light.
I wasn't
Right, yeah,
expecting
yeah,
Aqua. I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
Aquan
Aquan
OP in this adventure. Never thought
to
I'd
come
say
into
that.
play.
Yeah. Kind of accidental.
I bet the monster probably speaks other languages, and you probably could have got information.
Yeah, Brian's kind of on the money there, but I found the
Oh
idea
yeah,
of you
it's still
speaking.
fun.
Yeah, like I found that he was speaking to this water elemental in Aquan just perfect. I was like, oh, I'm running with this.
Yeah, that's like perfect connection. Like, 'cause
Oh,
that
yeah.
language is rare.
Secret confession time. Their character sheet actually just lists common and Sylvan, but now it says
Mm.
Aquan.
Oh, really?
I
They're
will.
they're yeah they
It
so.
makes sense.
Mhm.
I will admit that it's a little like a like seat of my pants, a little change. It is like
Fuck it, making it work.
that's a great idea. I'm running with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Tell
good
anybody.
cheat.
But yeah, I just saw rabbit and showing how the sausages are made and all that.
That's pretty cool.
That's cheating, Kyle.
There's no cheating. Everyone has a good time.
That's true.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, Kyle. You don't see me changing things from books. You don't do that.
You don't do that ever. Shit.
But anywho, I'm actually gonna jump out of here. I will catch y'all
Same.
next time.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
see you later.
Thank you,
Night, Kyle.
Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Later.
Good night.
Good night, guys.